I mean, operating income 2x, you got certain product lines, order growth in the triple digits. You point out government, you point out schools. I mean, basically, anyone who's working from home or getting ready to send their kids to school certainly can identify with some of the fundamentals that are driving the quarter, at least.
That's right. I mean, our online consumer business was up 79%. So, that was very nice to see. Our revenues grew 4% sequentially. But as you said, earnings were up very strong. EPS was up 43% sequentially. We had double-digit growth in our VxRail, hyperconverged, and data protection products. We had actually triple-digit growth in our flagship high-end storage product, the PowerMax. So really pleased with the way we've been able to respond flexibly and help our customers through this time. We had super strong originations with Dell Financial Services. That was up 31%. We put in place a payment flexibility program that has been really well received. Our deferred revenues were up 14%, driven by maintenance and subscription and SaaS services. Software as a service at VMware and subscription was up 44%. So some very encouraging results in a challenging and uncertain environment for sure.
Yeah. And we'll talk to Patrick later on this morning. The argument, Michael, that this is all some kind of giant pull forward is losing a lot of credence. But what do you say to those who still believe that maybe we're borrowing against the future in terms of demand?
Well, first of all, I think the whole work from home, learn from home is clearly not a pull forward. It's just a new requirement that has emerged rather unexpectedly. And I think, looking at the enterprise, there's actually been some delays as customers have been slow to get into data centers and deploy equipment. That's led to an acceleration in some of the cloud migrations, and certainly we're helping customers as they work through that. But, pretty encouraged with what I see in the pipelines for the second half. And I wouldn't really characterize the demand as a pull forward.
Michael, it's David Faber. I'd love to get you to reflect a little bit more on the current moment we find ourselves in, particularly as to whether or not it is something, as you seem to have indicated, we're going to be living with even after the pandemic passes. Your COO on the call said of work is something you do, an outcome, not a place or a time. Is that something you agree with?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have for almost a decade now had this flexible work environment where we've allowed people to work from home. And before the pandemic, got up to about a quarter of our workforce. I would expect, even past this pandemic, it could be 50% or more of our workforce. So we believe work is something you do. It's not a place. Certainly the office will change into a place for collaboration and hubs for training and learning. But look, I think we and all organizations have learned that you can actually be quite productive working remotely. And it turns out that that's also pretty good for our business. So, I also think that if you reflect back on what is going to be different relative to the virus and the environment we're in 3 months or 6 months or 9 months, I think we're in for a bit of a long haul here. And so we've all got to tap into our grit and resilience to be prepared for that. And this is not going to resume exactly the way it was anytime soon. And also, I think we've kind of got a glimpse of the future, right? And we've accelerated a lot of technology trends in digital products and services and, the secure remote workforce.